Welcome back to another video. This is post-show damage control, and you're seeing now the first actual workout after the competition preps and everything, after NBAPH 2024. This is May 27th, just 2 days after my last competition, and of course, the first workout has to be chest. Like, what else would it be, right? So what I'm doing now is it's sort of I would say recovery type of workout. Like, I don't go to the extremes just yet. My body is at its weakest state, so I just do the most minimalist type of workout basically. So I'm just doing 2 sets of everything. Just for this entire week, my focus is 2 sets of everything. So you're seeing now is the push workout. I only do 2 sets of incline dumbbell presses to start. Of course, I already warmed up. If I'm checking my logs correctly, my incline dumbbell press here is 50 pounds. Oh no, it's 60. Yeah, it's 60 pounds. And the first set I did 11 with the full stretch at the bottom, just ripping the pectoralis minor apart, man, at the bottom. And then I only did 9 reps on the second set. I think that's a strong start, and the weight was moving smoothly. Second exercise is dumbbell shoulder press, 50 pounds this time. I only did 6 reps. I am so weak at in pressing movements up overhead. I'm so weak. It's poverty overhead press for 5 years now. I never quite mastered any strength gains with the shoulder press, mainly due to probably my shoulder injuries. It has been limiting me mobility and overall shoulder health. I've had numerous injuries on both arms before. That could be a factor, but I'm doing my best. I do dumbbell shoulder presses differently now. The dumbbell is a little bit angled in front of me, yeah, which is the more natural biomechanically to push the weight. I'm proud I did my best for the 6 reps of those 50 pounds. It's a good start. It may look like I'm in pain, but it's just muscular pain. I assure you, there's no shoulder pain whatsoever. It's just solid, slow, controlled reps. Next chest exercise is the incline barbell press. I feel like Dorian Yates on this one. I always recall the Blood and Guts video. If you know that, you're a true OG, you're a true bodybuilding fan. Dorian Yates does textbook incline barbell presses. Just 2 sets of that. Generous weight, just 60 pounds for 12 reps. Just feeling the burn. Currently, I don't have access to the usual equipment that I do. Generally, I would use the hammer strength chest press, which this gym does not have, and so I had to take advantage of what was available to me. After the second pressing movement, we move on to lateral raise. I've explained numerous times throughout my videos how I do my lateral raise. It's a 12-8-5-4-3 pattern, so I do 12 reps and then rest 12 seconds. I do another 8 reps, rest for 8 seconds, and so on and so forth. That's a total of 32, and I squeeze at the top, just driving my elbows to the sky. I only use 15 pounds here. That's all I can tolerate. Really, the muscle loss is apparent. You'll feel it. You're weak in every lift. Just because it's light doesn't mean it's not gonna be intense. I am going to slow down the rep to make it harder for me. So I believe I'm already doing my 5th cluster of reps. Yeah, the 5 rep cluster. 2, I think I get 3, yeah. Oh, this is the 4. I'm gonna do another burst of 3 reps and just really slowing it down. I'm already feeling the pain, already feeling the burn on the lateral delts. Now on the second set, I've earned the standing up. I sit down on my first set. That's where I'm my strongest. I sit down to avoid swinging and using momentum. And now that I've done the first set, I think I've earned the right to stand up on the next set. It's another 12-8-5-4-3 pattern, and I'm allowed to swing towards the end of every set. So here you'll see me, I'm doing my 12 reps. It's going a lot. I'm supposed to slow down the rep going down, but due to fatigue, man, it just looks faster. But I assure you, I'm trying my best to keep it up and slow it down and do it in slow motion. So I rest 12 seconds, pick it up, do another 8. Alright, now I'm slowing it down a little bit. Yeah. The slow negative is where it's at. That's where it is. And also the topmost movement. There's not much resistance as you put the dumbbell down. All of the gold is at the top of the movement, where your dumbbells are just purely at your sides. That's when resistance is at its peak.
Parang yung hyperacidity daw na parang binabaliwala ng ating madalas. Kasi nga di ba hyperacidity, nagagabis daw ng diabetes madalas. Pero pag madalas daw lalo daw nangyayari, ma-check na siya. Kasi yun parang...
So I'm feeling the burn now, regretting my life choices. I still got a pretty good tan though. I'm trying not to scrub in the shower. I just want to keep the tan on us as much as possible because it looks so dang good. I paid for it, man. I want it to stay on me. I want it to stay on me. Now I'm feeling the burn, and if your sets are this intense, 2 sets is all you need. I think the most I would do for lateral raises is 3 sets of 32 reps. Doing that cluster, that's almost 96 reps. I wanted to feel the burn a little bit more, or capitalize on the pump. So I learned this from Jeff Nippard. Jeff Nippard, yes, he has some influence on me. Instead of leaning toward the lateral raise, he mentioned something about leaning away from the raise, which makes sense because the dumbbell still has resistance at that angle, right? When it's a little bit away from your shoulder, when you lean toward the lever arm or something like that, I don't know. When you lean toward the lever, there's maximum resistance at the bottom as well, which makes it challenging. So that makes sense to me. Towards the end, we do triceps, doing a rope here, keeping the elbows tight, keeping the shoulders locked in, and just moving and just straightening the arm. A finisher exercise is the cable fly. I superset this with the push-up. I've only recently started doing these just after prep. I mean during prep, watching Hani Rambud train his clients, and made sense to me. It's also fun. It's a fun finisher. So you do cable flies, and then superset that with push-ups. You don't want to neglect your push-ups. You have to do your push-ups. Push-ups are awesome. They're underrated. I noticed that as I grew older, I do less push-ups because the mind-muscle connection is so strong. You recruit every fiber in your chest, and you're not able to do more than 7 or 8 reps if you're recruiting them right. Just focusing on squeezing those pecs together, feeling the fibers contract as you push away from the floor. It's like you're bringing your elbows together. That mental cue is enough to burn it out. And I love doing these. I get a great pump, and I'm so sore after. You just feel all the fibers stretch and contract, stretch. You're really opening up that chest and filling it up, making it dense, As you can tell, I can't even stand up. So to recap, we just did 7 exercises. 2 sets each with a generous rep goal. Incline dumbbell press, I'm happy with that. I just set a goal to do 8, but turns out I could do more than that with 60 pounds. Dumbbell shoulder press leaves a little bit to be desired. Lateral raise, well, it's an isolation exercise, so you just gotta push through. Same with the incline barbell press and the cable flies. The rope push down, I really I varied my technique. I can make it a little bit more challenging with the technique where I'm really twisting the arm, getting that last bit of contraction for the arm and going a little bit lighter. I think that'll shock the long head. Overall, pretty solid workout. No joint pain whatsoever. Weight is moving smooth. A good workout is very intentional. There's no wasted exercises, no wasted reps. It's all intentional, and you're not overly fatigued, and you can recover from them. So yeah, if you're looking for a gauge or a benchmark of how a good workout should feel, well, you can use this video as an example. I didn't bombard myself with so many reps and sets, especially after competition, eating 1,100 calories prior. Moving forward, I think it's going to be the start of a lean bulk, and I'm excited for that, to actually meticulously count calories for a surplus. Every time I count calories, it's always for a deficit. It's always depressing. Now it's for a lean bulk. So we're gonna inch our way to that phase. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on this push day. See you on the next one.